Okay, here we are, Sefer of the Yanuka. We're now in a broken heart and a joyful heart and a happy heart. Lev nishbar v'lev sameach. Let's go. Number 1. Be'ez sheyesh la'adam lev nishbar mikol siba shetiyeh. When a human has a broken heart, for whatever reason your heart's broken, Halev nimtza b'nekudas emtza. Now your heart's in the position where it's like centered, and something can go either way. It can tilt towards one side or the other. You got a broken heart. Now you're going to either go in this direction or in that direction. What are the directions? Let's find out. Either when you have a broken heart, either you're going to fall into a state of depression and sadness, or you could reach all the joy, the highest joy in the world. Your broken heart could be a catalyst to get to a crazy level of simcha and joy. The hamala the strategic move over here, the thing you should be doing, and the more elevated scenario is that you're worthy to have a joyful. You should be worthy to be joyful over your broken heart. That's like the elevated scenario. You got a broken heart? Yeah, get high on that. Yeah, be happy about it. You should be happy on the fact that you have a broken heart before the blessed God. I'm not sure we understand why or what this is about. This is new information to us. We shall see. Number 2. Shleimus halev teluya behish toikekus legedulas Hashem shetisgale bebinyan hamikdash. Our heart becoming whole. You want to have a whole heart. You don't want to have a broken heart. It depends on your yearning for God's greatness to be revealed, and God's greatness especially to be revealed in the building of the Holy Temple. If you're not yearning for that third Holy Temple, you're not going to have a whole heart. You're going to have a broken heart. Because in the time of the Holy Temple, our hearts were much closer to being rectified. When there was a Beit HaMikdash here, our hearts were much different hearts. We're not talking metaphysical here. We're not talking spiritual. It says science. Different heart. And the blood on the left ventricle of our heart, the left side of our heart where the blood pumps, back then it was much more clean and refined and less muddy. It was a different quality of blood pumping in our heart. This was at the time when the fire of the menorah of the Holy Temple was consuming all the muddiness. It was burning away all the thickness. The fire of the menorah was causing our hearts to be the blood of our hearts to be much thinner. And back then people were like blown away and they're like tripping out that there was such a beautiful Beit HaMikdash, such a beautiful building. And there was a Kohen Gadol, there was a high priest. People were like, oh, this is insane. It was like a drug. It caused them to be on a different level. And our hearts were blown away by the greatness of God at that time. And if there would be or any muddiness or any like fogginess, like any bad trip that would start to rise or manifest, like you thought maybe you bug out or something bad or like whatever, bad trip, whatever, Miyad haisanis refes bechamimus hakadush azus. Right away, it would be consumed and burned by the warmth of this holiness of the Beit HaMikdash that was there. It's like, sometimes people have a thought to bug themselves out and mess with their own chill. Didn't happen back then. The thought wouldn't rise because the holiness of the temple stopped it. Amnam nizban chuban Beis Hamikdash nishbru halavavos. But since the time of the destruction of the temple of Israel, all the hearts of humanity have been broken. We're in a natural state of brokenheartedness since the destruction of the temple. Uvnei Adam mishalchim lelo segulos halev shem derech havarachamim. And humans are going on in this world and carrying on, and we're living in this world without these special attributes of the heart, which are the pathways, which is like the ways of love and compassion and mercy, and like a loving heart. We don't have that anymore. That was lost when the Beit HaMikdash was lost. Ki kasher lev shavur ein bnei ha'olam yechulim le'ehov. Because when there's a broken heart, humans on planet Earth, they're not able to love. You know why you can't love yourself or love someone else? Maybe you have a broken heart. Jeez. Why do you have a broken heart? Stop thinking about other reasons. Yanuka is telling us the reasons. Because the temple was destroyed. Rather, we only have a half a heart. And now with brackets, misamtzim lehov es Hashem v'es torasu mitzvoisav. We have a half a heart, and the half a heart we have, we strive to love God and His Torah and His mitzvos. So the half a heart we have is the half a heart when you love God and you love the Torah and you love the mitzvos, like you're just using that half a heart to do all that. And the pathway to fix this broken heart, how do we fix our broken heart? Only one way to fix your broken heart. Only one way. It's not a journey, it's not a healing ceremony, and it's not a therapist, and it's not a good spouse or a gift or the lottery. There's only one thing to fix your broken heart. Put your mind and consciousness into the Beit HaMikdash, into the Holy Temple. And by doing this, all the love from God will grow and amplify within you to an unmeasurable, beyond measure. You want to heal your broken heart? Be concerned for the Holy Temple. Think about it. Put your mind there that there's a Beis Hamikdash. Number 3, from the broken hearts that became broken right after the temple was destroyed, our brains became affected and damaged, and our brains can no longer know or understand the difference between good and bad. Our brains got affected by our broken heart. Schnickies. People would, now they just wander from thought to thought. They ruminate. The thoughts of their mind rule over them. So many thoughts in my mind. I can't stop thinking. I'm ruminating. I'm messing with my own chill. Like, bro, your broken brain is because you got a broken heart. And now you're bugging out. Now you're thinking crazy thoughts of rumination. The should'ves, the could'ves, the would'ves, the whole bad trip. Excuse me. So therefore, because of this scenario, we seek out the wisdom of the Torah, the mindset of the Torah mindset. Because the logic and wisdom and the thinking of our sages, the way they think and process, these guys that are passing on the Torah from generation to generation, these sages, it's a fixed, rectified way of thinking. Like the tzaddikim, seems like they weren't impacted. They're thinking properly. They are not affected by this scenario. They're totally locked in. And we desire to be included with them on their perfect level of chill, and to be like one big giant flame all together, not different candles, we're just one flame. The Baal Shem Tov, I'm with him. I'm with his flame. And with the hearts of these sages, their pure hearts, these sages, tzaddikim, have such a pure heart, they're able to reveal that even the lost Jews, the far Jews, that think they're so far from God, and you think you're a sinner and you're a nobody, you don't think you're so close to God. These sages reveal that maybe, in fact, you are actually closer to God than you think. The sage, in his pure heart, reveals to you that you're closer to God than you think. And sometimes the Shekhinah, the divine presence of God, is pleased and joyful to rest specifically on those individuals who think they're far from God. You think you're far from God? That's where God will rest on you. Even though that they're so far from God, from holiness, a spark is inside of them, a divine spark of godliness and great desires. So this person's not holy. You're not holy. You're far from holiness. You know you're far from being holy. But somehow inside of you can still be a spark of godliness that's like blasting tremendous great desires. Like your wants and your desires are like incredible, even though you're far from holiness. You are now a vessel, a fitting vessel, to reveal the holy kingdom, the kingdom of holiness. I know a lot of guys out there who sin and they break and they fall, but then they go to the mikvah and then they say tikkun klali, and then they want to be better and they want to learn Torah, they want to be close to God. It's like you're not holy, but at the same time your wants are like incredible. You have really special wants. So you're a fitting vessel. God's going to chill with you even though you don't look holy. But you don't know that. The sage, the tzaddik, reveals that to you. Number 4, the last one. B'mitzvah shimush chachamim kalulos kol hatoivos beruchnius v'gashmius. Included in the commandment, the mitzvah of serving these sages and tzaddikim, that we serve them, included in it is all these good benefits that come to you, whether it be physical or spiritual. You physically and spiritually get good things come into your life just by serving a sage. Because through the process of a human including themselves in the hearts of the sages, like you unified with the heart of the sage, you sweeten all the harsh judgments and punishments that are like destined, your karmic bad trip that you're in, you sweeten it. It makes your life better, just because you attach yourself to a sage. And then you become worthy from divine assistance and help from above and closeness to the heavens. The heavens bring you close and helps you. You got protection. You attach yourself to a sage. Benisim, and it flows, you'll have miracles and wonders in your life. Like fascinating things will start to happen to you. עד שאדמנו מאמין שבמצבו זה רואהו הרת פנים מן שמיים ונפלאות רבות. Good things will start to happen to you, miracles and wonders, until you'll get to a place where you won't believe that you, in your situation that you found yourself in, like the position you were in, the muck that you were stuck in, the low level, the hard stuff you're going through, you're like shocked. Finally, I'm not suffering anymore. You're going to feel like a weight was taken off your shoulder. You're going to be so blown away. And all this going to happen to you because why? Because you are worthy to include yourself together in the mercy, the higher level mercy and compassion that is revealed within the hearts of the sages. The sages have a full, whole heart. The divine presence is resting in them. You attach yourself to their heart, you get the ripple effect, and the aura of their divine compassion falls into your life, and now the heavens have compassion on you. And prior to that, they didn't. They were giving you a hard time, patching you. You attach yourself to a tzaddik, now the heavens will let you off a little bit easy. Thank God we have the Yanuka. And Rabbi Nachman also said, your tzaddik doesn't necessarily have to be alive anymore. You could attach yourself to a tzaddik who's written a book and serve him by living his life and supporting his teachings and spreading his teachings. There's different levels to the game, but my prayer for you, my dear brothers and sisters, I love you all so much. Find a sage, find a tzaddik, fix your broken heart. Don't tilt to the side of depression. Tilt to the side of joy. You got this, we got this. Heal yourself. I can't even believe how crazy it is because I'm giving this shiur today on Shivas Arba Tammuz, the 17th of Tammuz, which is a fast day commemorating the breaching of the walls of Jerusalem when our enemies broach. I don't know if that's a word. When they breached the walls, that was the beginning of the destruction of the Holy Temple. Happened today. And guess what we're learning today? You can't make this stuff up. So, that's it for today. I love you all so much. Stay strong. You got this. Over and out.